Hello, Namaskaram. Am I audible? Okay, let us start the session with 3 ohms. Om, Okay, market is kind of sideways today after some little bit up movement, gap up and up movement. Market is mostly sideways today. So you can see the last week sun trend. It is somewhat favorable to the downside only for the last 2 weeks. And the market on its own, it's going down for the last 2 weeks. So if you take a day-based chart, that also is starting of August. So almost 31st July, you have top line. So you can say overall it is a kind of mostly it is a kind of downtrend only. So recovery was there, but what to say, we can on close to close basis 24,772 from market moved from 24,772 to a maximum of 24,403 at 300 points downside. Okay, fine. So now what? And okay, not audible. Please let me know. Thank you. So this is how Nifty has moved, and as of now, Sun is in Mercury star. I think. Sometime. Sun is in Mercury star. I think. So almost we can say that all the Mercury related stocks were not that much moved. Just for an example, we can see some Mercury related stocks. You can see the movement when it has started means third August. You can say that the third August before third August close is there. So from around 14812 as on now 1418 1418. So almost 14 Okay, almost around some 5% to 6%. 40, five, almost 140 points are almost 10%. It has came down almost around 70 points. So what we can say is it has come down around 5%. Okay, so let us say another banks like Axis Bank. It's mostly down due to that downside. Similarly, with the HDFC Bank also, it has somewhat come down. And what are the related stocks you can see? So the overall the market has come down due to that continuous two sun-trend downsides. Market has come down only. There is not upward movement in the market. So we can say that safely say that market has come down and the correction has happened in lot of mercury related stocks in the last two cycles. You can check Zeal also to see if you can see in the last two trends it is related with the mercury and down. You can see the sharp downtrend in the Zeal stocks. See, and it is not mandatory that all mercury related stocks should come down because mercury means private finance because majority of the companies have now some kind of mixed profile like insurance and many certain related things. So we cannot expect all private financial institutions to come down since their business profile is different. But of course, majority of the banks and the banks they have major financial transaction will have some impact. We have seen that in Axis Bank and ICC Bank and many banks also. Okay, even HDFC Bank also. Okay, fine. So this is how that last Suntrend has fanned, and we can check the coming Suntrend. Coming Suntrend, it changes from the uh, coming Monday. And coming Sunday, that sun trend changes and sun moves to Ketu star, and it is connected with Venus also. So mostly the coming sun trend looks a bullish market only, and you can see how the possibility of bullish markets are there. See, and we can. It's a kind of I am expecting a reasonable bullish market. At least the market may retrace to say around 25,000 levels possible. In the coming center, the market may go up to this 25 200. These levels are there. It may go up to there. Possibilities are there. Okay. So based on your workings, you can plan an entry. You can buy a next month call option and hold. I mean November call option, August September call option and hold, or you can buy a future and you can hold. All that possibilities are there. It's up to your risk taking capacity and your risk profile. You can take the calls, but mostly I expect the market to go up And I expect the government banks to perform well in the coming week. Government banks and FMCG and media sectors to mostly FMCG and all auto sector and districts like Tata Motors. I expect to do well. Tata Motors is also already showing some kind of upward movement, and also we can enter with a target of around for 700 rupees. The first target of 700 and the second target of around 737. That is possible. That is possible in this trend. So you can take a thought based on your this thing, your availability, fund availability, and all those things. Okay. And in this turn, another butterfly. Okay, Ashok Leyland. Ashok Leyland is also looking well. You can see the government banks. You can see. Scripts like PFC, REC may perform well. Okay, let us check Kedur related stars also. Gale is looking well. And we are, usually in these conditions, NMDC also will perform well. You can plan NMDC also. Okay, Gale, NMDC, ONGC is already showing the kind of reversal sign. We can enter and some 20%, 10% target is very much possible in ONGC. Petrol, I'm not sure. Can you please check for these stocks? Okay, natural gas stocks. Adani gas one stock is there. Adani total gas. It's also showing some reversal. You can check and enter. I'm not sure about Adani total gas, but the ONGC and the GIL is showing good recovery in this. Gujarat gas. Gujarat gas is also in proper reversal zone. So you can plan Gujarat gas also. You have all these things. I am not saying any entry price, any exit price, particularly because it's up to you. So you take an entry and the exit target, and you can plan your this thing. Commodities also we can look for two commodities and commodities futures. Yes. Copper is looking well. You can run an entry in copper and you can keep the stop loss of around 890 or 888, something like that. We can plan for the targets of 900 to 904. That is there. Copper, usually copper can do well, and we can check natural gas also. natural gas. We collect natural gas. As of now, it is coming down. We have to actually it is a zone of reversal only natural gas, but we have to wait for the signals and after the proper entry we can say we can and maybe it can reverse up to the bare minimum of this level. I mean 271 or 270 levels. That is the first level of reversal. Second, it can reverse up to 299 or 300 levels. So that much of reversal is possible. 270 means it is almost a 10% profit. 299 means it is a 100% profit. So you take a call. Okay, that is the one thing. So we have seen the next week Nifty movement. Next week possibility stocks and we have discussed the sectors and the stocks which may move up in next cycle, and we have checked the commodities related to next movement also. Next movement also. Okay, then we can check silver also. Silver also someone connected. We can check silver because silver is always moving up only nowadays. Check the September future of silver. You see, silver is keep on going up. Still it will go up, and okay, we can with some 1,000 rupees stop loss of some future lots. It's a huge stop loss, but still we can plan mentally. Okay, fine. So this is what, but silver is not my first priority. The first priority is copper and the natural gas only. Okay, so we have discussed all these things. Now a little bit of some kind of I have seen some of your discussions in general Zosoo group or something like that, and my point is uh, uh, predicting the market with Shree Drishti and the trading is not an it requires a certain kind of skill. Everything requires a skill. It also requires a skill. Okay. Okay. For example, let us take the next week chart. Sorry, last yesterday's chart. Okay, this is the end of this is the starting of yesterday and this is the ending of yesterday. So if you can see the what to say, first of prediction for yesterday is flat. Okay, but if you see market has gone up, and what has happened is market has come down also. Okay, our prediction is flat for first half and down for the second half. Okay. So we can say 9:15 to around some 12:30 is a kind of first half. Okay, this 12:30 is a kind of first half. Okay. So what happened is market is has fairly remained flat only. So there is not much movement. So in between the intraday some dance was there. So probably we are not planning any trade. It is better not to play any trade if the first half is flat because we see if you enter based on CE, we should have entered around in this place only. There is not much travel, so it has come down immediately. So you might have either with the trial stop loss or some kind of minimum stop loss. This is the case with the second half. If you see the market is not up also, so more minor pullback. And again in the second half, you can see the market has reasonably come down. It is not a huge down, a flat, a kind of moderate bullish only in the second half has come down. So better to avoid a trade in wherever the CDC says flat. Better you avoid the trades. Otherwise, it will be very tough to navigate the markets. Okay, fine. So then let us see today. Today is a kind of angle house. So what happened? Market has market has started here, come down here, then went up here, then come down here. So this kind of angle house will like a kind of a market will vibrate, and it is very hard to trade in this market. Better avoid these days also. Today also the both houses are angle only, and considering the expiry for tomorrow, mostly first half we expect the market to go down, and the second half to some kind of flattish up movement. So mostly it is a kind of flat day tomorrow on mostly first half, but first half you can expect it down. In second half there is an upward movement. But nowadays there was a lot of volume in Thursday only, so we can expect some kind of movement in Thursdays. So for due to Thursday, some kind of volume will be there since it is expiry, and again completely leave on next coming Friday's leave, and expect Monday also market up. So Tuesday kind of angle and down, so we can expect some kind of bullish movement in first half, and downward movement is very little bit volume only due to winter season like that. Mm. And next 2 days, market is kind of down only. So this down also not much will be there. I think after some gap up, some kind of profit booking will be there. That's how this down shows. I think we have to check this and correlate with this the real time market. Okay. So this is how we expect the market to move down between the intraday and next week. Overall, we expect a moderately bullish market from next week onwards. Sometimes the bullishness will be more also, but I think that patch of some kind of bearishness is over for over. I think. Okay, so this is how we predict the next week market also. And as I said earlier, please look down the houses for intraday and you plan accordingly. Just by jumping, you will lose the money also. Okay. Okay, thank you. So this is how this is for this week's classes. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I will clarify it. Otherwise, we can do the prayers and wind up the session. Okay, fine. Okay, let us chant three wounds and wind up the session. Om. Om.